Let's now get some reaction to all of this and speak to the Iranian ambassador to South Africa, Mansour Shakib Mayor, who's joining us live from Pretoria. Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me.
Now, Donald Trump has just said he's postponing his threat to attack Iran's energy facilities after 2 days of what he called, quote, very good productive talks. Is this how you understand the situation?
Thank you very much. In the name of God, the most compassionate, the most merciful, first of all, let me remind you what happened recent days. During these 3 weeks, the United States and Israel launched an illegal war against Iran on February 28 by killing the leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran. This has resulted in the death of more than 2,000 people, innocent people, mostly women and children. In one attack on the school in Minab, they killed 170 primary school students. We consider these crimes to be a continuation of Israel's genocide in Gaza and Palestine. And it's war against the whole region, and the world must not remain silent in the face of this source of instability, I mean Israel. On the other hand, I should also state that the passage through the Strait of Hormuz is possible for all except the enemies, the United States and Israel, and any other countries that have participated in this illegal war against Iran. After coordination with the Islamic Republic of Iran, they can pass this strait. And I remind you that the Strait of Hormuz is not closed to all. We have taken notice this recent President Trump message, but Trump is the same president who was threatening our people yesterday. We were neither intimidated by those threats nor are happy by this message. We are ready for each scenario, and we believe in our rights to defend ourselves against aggression. We do not forget the while that we were middle of the negotiation 2 times. We were middle in the negotiation with the United States that they decided to attack us. Really, they attack diplomacy. This cycle of ceasefire negotiation, threat, and aggression must come to an end.
And Mr.
Yes.
Mayor, what do you make of the most recent ultimatum by Trump saying that either Iran unblocks the Strait of Hormuz or he'll target Iranian power plants?
As I told you, the Strait of Hormuz is not closed. It is open for everybody, but except the United States and Israel, who would help United States and Israel in this regard, in this aggression, unlawful aggression against Iran.
And the modern economy runs on semiconductors, with the US and Israel targeting technological infrastructure. What spillover effects might this have on those who started the war, the US and Israel?
This is a problem that the United States and Israeli regime have created by attacking Iran. Many countries are depending on energy from the Persian Gulf region. With the rise of oil prices, food prices around the world are naturally increasing. It is the United States and Israel, through their illegal actions and aggression against Iran, made life more difficult for people everywhere, all over the world, as well as in African continents.
So Why, despite repeated claims by Israel and the US that they have struck numerous targets in Iran and are close to victory, does Tehran continue to hold its ground so confidently?
The United States and Israel have targeted many civilian sites, residential areas, medical cares and hospitals. More than 300 medical and healthcare centers have been destroyed or damaged, and hundreds of schools, residential areas, homes, or other civilian locations have been damaged. However, as I declare and repeat, we are defending our country and will do everything in our power. The President of the United States is trying to influence Iranian soldiers and the public through psychological warfare, but he will not succeed.
Now, Mr. Mayor, in your opinion, is Washington able to accomplish the goals against Iran that it has publicly proclaimed?
We think that the United States has achieved none in its overt or covert objectives against Iran. We think that these efforts and this pressure on Iranian fighters and soldiers will not be successful. Iran is not a country based on a single individuals. There are many capable people in Iran who can fulfill the place of the martyrdoms and martyrs.
And even Washington's long-standing military partners from NATO have not been willing to join the war in Iran. Donald Trump, in fact, he's also urged China and 6 other countries to send warships to secure the Strait of Hormuz. So what does this say about the position Washington now finds itself in globally?
I think this reality shows that the downfall of the United States, even among its allies and partners, because these countries consider the war against Iran unnecessary, unwise, and irrational. They are too vigilant to fall into the trap of the Zionist regime and the United States. I think there are enough wise and wisdom.
Now, Mr. Mayor, Western media reports that the Pentagon has allegedly asked the White House to approve a request to Congress for more than $200 billion to fund the war with Iran.
Hello?
How much money? Hello, can you hear me, Mr. Mayor? Our connection is back and we're up and running. We're connecting now to Pretoria with Mr. Mansour Shakib Mayor, who's joining us from Pretoria. Mr. Mayor, can you hear me?
Yes.
Now, would like to ask you another question. So Trump has come to power promising not to start any new wars. What do you think Israel, which according to many in the US who's dragged the White House into this war, did to Trump to make him change his position so drastically?
President Trump, by encouraging and provoking of Israel and especially Netanyahu, entered this war without knowing what the outcome would be. The United States and Israel have made a mistake. They underestimate the power of Iran and had lots of miscalculation. They committed war crimes and caused harm to the ordinary people. They deliberately targeted students and civilians and assassinated our leader, which are, we consider these operations war crimes and war against humanity. Netanyahu wanted a US president who would, on Israel's behalf, go to the war with Iran and drag the region into chaos and conflict.
Now, Mr. Mayor, the war on Iran is dragging on as violence is spiraling across the entire Middle East. Do you see any parallels between the operation on Iran and the entrenched conflict in Gaza?
It is obvious that one of the reasons for Israel's attack on Iran is Iran's support of the Palestinian people and its opposition to Israel's occupation, crimes, and genocide against the people of Palestine and Gaza. Israel commits new crimes to divert attention from its genocide in Gaza. This warmongering regime has no hesitation in expanding the war in the region, and its killing machine continuously inflicts casualties on the people of the region whole.
And the war is also escalating in Lebanon as well. On Thursday, RT journalists were wounded in an IDF strike, despite being clearly marked as press. Now, the IDF claims it had warned civilians to avoid the area, but the journalists say the warning was issued a day earlier for a different strike without specifying the exact location. So are these sorts of attacks now a regular part of Israeli war tactics, in your opinion?
Yes, of course. We have also been informed on this tragic incident. These illegal action against journalists raise new concerns that Israel even target journalists who are clearly identified as such in our view. It is a part of Israel's tactic to prevent the truth from being reported. As you know, we have witnessed in Gaza over the past 2 years, 2.5 years, Israel has killed hundreds of journalists among the 70,000 civilians, most of them were women and children. In the media, in addition to the dominance of Western media and hegemony, there has been a shift toward heavy censorship to prevent the broadcasting of news by journalists and independent media outlets.
Now, Israel and the US are killing top figures like Ali Larijani, who's considered as politicians that favored diplomacy over force. So what is behind this war strategy?
As I told you, Iran's political system is not rely and based on individuals. It has a political structure in which power is distributed according to the democratic principles. The people of Iran defend their governments and their country. Following the war, the people have become more united and standing against the enemy. The assassination of Iran's leaders or officials or politicians further reveals the evil nature of the enemy. Iran is full of capable individuals who can lead and manage the country's affairs. We are not relying on individuals.
And our final question, Mr. Mayor, do you think the US-Israeli actions have managed to destabilize Iran from within?
One of the goals of United States and Israel were certainly that. They were seeking to create instability inside Iran. But the awareness of our people and Iran's strong political defense and military structures have defeated this plan and this plot. This has in turn caused the anger of the United States leaders to grow more and more each day. Trump has gone from claiming that he came to help the Iranian people, but he threatening all of Iranian.